From the heart of downtown Kokomo, I'm April Thatcher for Kgov2, and you are watching News Brief. Here are your local headlines. A Kokomo-based engineering and manufacturing company has announced plans to expand. Cohen Engineering will be investing $1.4 million at their new Kokomo facility. Cohen Engineering currently has 31 employees and anticipates hiring for 10 full-time skilled positions. The company expects to begin immediately installing equipment in their new 46,000 square foot manufacturing facility. Cohen Engineering was founded in 1976 by David Cohen. The company started with 2 employees who worked in a small garage in Kokomo, Indiana. The company has grown to design and custom manufacture high-performance transmissions, torque converters, and related components for the drag racing, off-road, monster truck, and performance street market. Cohen Engineering utilizes advanced design and manufacturing technologies to develop and machine its components. The City of Kokomo has been awarded the Distinguished Luminary Award for Emergency Response from the Northern Indiana Public Service Company, or NIPSCO. NIPSCO's Luminary Awards recognize local leaders and organizations for exceptional community service in the areas of community leadership, economic development, education, emergency response, and environmental stewardship. As part of the award, NIPSCO will make a $1,000 contribution to Kokomo's Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Project in the City of Kokomo's name. Officials from the City of Kokomo and Howard County government have reached an agreement regarding the completion of the Industrial Heritage Trail in downtown Kokomo. The city and county have compromised on the width of the driveway across the Industrial Heritage Trail to the county's parking area on the west side of the courthouse. The city will expand the width of the driveway to 20 feet, and the county agrees not to interfere with the work to complete the trail through downtown. In addition, the city will dismiss its civil suit against the county regarding the trail construction. It's October, and that means it's time to gear up for fall festivities. Kgov2 visited First Friday and met with the Indiana Ghost Trackers at Leader One Financial to learn what it's all about. Let's take a look. Hi, we're at First Friday Kokomo at another great event that's happening at Leader One Financial. We're here with Indiana Ghost Trackers.
Correct.
And you want to introduce yourself?
Yep, my name's Al Taylor, I'm director.
Jerry Smith, chapter trainer.
I'm Christy Smith.
Associate trainer.
Okay.
Associate trainer.
So what's going on here? What can people expect?
Well, basically what we're doing here, we're showing people how we actually investigate like a basement or a house or a residence or whatever. We have teams downstairs conducting investigations even as we speak right now. So we're taking groups down with us on a tour, watching them actually do investigations. We're also showing them how to use equipment, how we use equipment. Like here we have a EVP set up you can listen to. We have our DVR system over here set up so you can watch actually what's going on and that sort of thing. That's what's going on tonight.
Okay. So everybody probably wants to know, or maybe not, what is the most creepy story that you guys have in the Kokomo area?
Well, I think, Jerry, tell the one that you were telling earlier about the gal that you know that we got their son's voice on the recording.
So we did an investigation for a client. We'd normally go to a client's house 3 different times, I mean at minimum, to do an interview, do an investigation, and then a reveal. This one we got a call. Instantly we went there because if the children are involved, we go instantaneously to the house, top priority over anything. And when we did an investigation there, we ended up doing what they call a Frank's box session or a ghost box session, where it scans frequencies and uses the frequency to communicate through that device. When we did that, the client said she was seeing a shadow at a certain time in the morning every morning, and when we went there, we wasn't really having anything on our equipment at all, but we were getting names on this device. We were writing the names down, and when she came home that day, or that evening about 1 o'clock in the morning, ended up asking some questions, and names started coming through, and as it came through, it ended up being her uncle, come to find out. And when we asked more questions, it ended up answering verbatim stuff that she would only know was her uncle, and she's like, oh my gosh. And then the fiance said, does he know we named our son after it? And it says, I know. And we're like, wow. And so come to find out, it just kept answering and answering. It was actually trying to protect her from something that we had no idea was there. I mean, we had no idea. So at the end of the whole session, we got ready to turn off the piece of equipment, and through the speakers it said, I'm free. As plain as day, I'm free. We shut it off. We turned and looked at the clock, and it was the exact time that she had been seeing that shadow every night, was 3 o'clock in the morning. We had it on video. We showed the client's grandma, and she just started breaking down crying, saying, wow, that was actually my son. So that's why we do this, is to actually help people and figure out what's going on.
That was her son's voice coming across the radio. She just broke down. She said, that's him.
So everybody automatically says, well, why do you do this? And we say, our instant response, every one of us says, we want to help people.
Right.
Figure out what's going on.
In this investigation, the lady that we was investigating had diabetes real bad. She was diabetic, and she wasn't doing her meds right. So what we found out was the thing she would see every day was trying to tell her to get on her meds, do it right, for your son's sake. And that's what we found out through the ghost box. We got answers that way. And what was it, 5 months later, she passed away.
Yeah. She's seen the shadow pointing at her like
pointing
this.
at her, giving her
And I said,
Al said, are you doing something that you're not supposed to be doing?
Right.
And she said, well, I eat a piece of candy every now and again.
But she was doing more than that.
Yeah.
and the speaker says, liar.
Yeah.
Plain as day.
Actually called her a liar.
Plain as day.
Yeah,
So-
she was a bad diabetic.
I mean, I don't know if that's the creepiest or the scariest, but that's one that really sat with us, that really sticks with us all the time.
Yeah,
So.
It kind of was some closure for the family. I mean, the mom and the grandparents, they were very emotional about it all, and they felt at peace with everything after that.
And the uncle had died when this gal was 5 years old, so it had been 25 years before he had passed away. So he was kind of like watching over everybody.
Yeah.
So what type of services do you guys offer? It's more than just Halloween time,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah. We're year round. We basically we don't charge to do this at all. It's free. We do take donations to help buy equipment and things like that. But we offer to businesses, to individuals, to homes, anywhere, train tracks.
Yeah.
I don't care, wherever it is. But we just do this to help people. Our basic bottom line is to help people, and that's our goal.
And if people would like to contact you for an investigation, or how would they do that?
They can contact us on Facebook, Kokomo IGT. We have a website, kokomoigt.com. I think that's what it is, right?
That or .org.
.org. It's .com. kokomoigt.com.
You'll know if you get it right.
They can get on there. So that's the two main places to get hold of us.
Okay, great. Just another great thing happening at First Friday Kokomo.
That wasn't the only haunted part of First Friday's Autumn Walk. We met up with Sammy Terry to discuss upcoming events. Hi, we're at Kokomo Toys and Collectibles with First Friday and the one and only Sammy Terry.
It's most horrible to be here in the city of firsts.
Well, it's so horrible that he's getting ready to come back for yet another event on October 11th.
That's right, I'll be back Saturday, October 11th, to scare everyone with my full stage show. We'll be at the Ivy Tech Center there, celebrating the Mayor's Council on Mental Health Awareness. You'll want to make sure you come, and if you're not careful, you may be scared to death.
And in case you missed that, wait for your chance to watch your special.
Oh, that's right. You and I have spent 52 years since 1962 together on my birthday, Halloween, and we're going to do it again. So on Halloween night, October 31st at 10 p.m., I will be back on Channel 4 WTTV to host the Amityville Horror, and not just one, but because it's a double feature year, I will be hosting both of the Amityville Horrors, the 1979 original, as well as the remake from 2005. That way we can see exactly how they butchered it the second time.
So there you have it, Sammy Terry in downtown Kokomo.
Scare you later.
The Mental Health and Wellness Committee is having a fundraiser, a masquerade Halloween party hosted by the famous Sammy Terry. The event will be held on Saturday, October 11th from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Ivy Tech Event Center on US 931 Bypass North. Sammy Terry will host the event and perform a skit with all of his famous props every 30 minutes throughout the evening. Sammy will be available for pictures and autographs all evening in between skits for no extra charge. There will be a DJ, dance floor, heavy hors d'oeuvres, a cash bar, and prizes for the most original, scariest, and funniest costumes. However, costumes are not required. The cost to attend the event is $50 a couple or $30 for a single ticket. Checks are accepted and should be made payable to Mental Health Association. Tickets can be purchased at the following locations: Kokomo Fire Station number 1, downtown, Senior Citizens Center, and the City Hall Human Resource Department on the 3rd floor of City Hall. Please consider gathering your friends and family for an adult-only night out, which promises to be fun and exciting for all who attend. And now for your 5-day forecast. Tuesday, a steady rain in the morning, showers continuing in the afternoon, high of 64. Tuesday night, clear skies with a low around 45. Wednesday, sunny with a high of 63. Wednesday evening, a mostly clear sky with a low of 43. Thursday, cloudy with showers with a high of 60. Thursday night, cloudy with occasional rain showers, low of 46. Friday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 58. Friday night, mostly clear skies with a low of 37. Saturday, mostly sunny skies with a high of 58. Saturday night, partly cloudy skies early will give way to the occasional shower later during the night, low of 41. Thank you for watching News Brief. For Kgov2 and the City of Kokomo, I'm April Thatcher. For more local daily news, be sure to tune in to Indiana Talks Radio for news on the hour. And now for your local community calendar.